Hey there, Ellery Wells here from ElleryWells.com, and I got an email question from one of my subscribers, and instead of just sending that email back, I thought I would answer that email so that more than one person could get the value of it. And the question was, how do I cut through the noise and establish myself as an authority? Well, I spent some time thinking about this, how to give the best possible advice so that if you are having those same challenges where you feel like you might be an imposter, you have imposter syndrome, or there are just too many blogs out there, podcasts out there, there's too many people trying to do what you think is the exact same thing that you are wanting to do. How do you stand out and be unique? If you've had those kinds of questions, well, let me tell you, you are not the only one. And I think most people probably have had similar challenges as they're starting their blog, starting their podcast, wanting to build a business, even if you have a brick and mortar business. And I think this question actually came from someone who has a physical location, a brick and mortar business in an established industry. And they're still wanting to figure out how they can cut through the noise, talk to the people who need to hear their message the most, and establish yourself as an authority. So here's what I would say or suggest on how you would do that. It all comes down to focus. When you scroll down through your Facebook news feed and you see the same people over time sharing different things, sometimes it's about what they're doing at the lake, sometimes it's about camping, sometimes it's about real estate, sometimes it's about video games or something like that. Those types of things lack focus. And if you're trying to me, these things go together. Cutting through the noise, cutting through the fat, and being an authority. They are moving in the same direction. And if you can focus your message, what you share online, what you write about on your blog, what you talk about on your podcast, and who you interview about one specific thing, over time, you will become the authority that you want to become. If you're all over the place, you're most likely just putting out fluff anyway, just putting out extra information that's been done before. Maybe that is what is contributing to this imposter syndrome that you might find yourself with. But by talking about one topic on a repeated basis and taking it and taking an approach from different perspectives over time, pros and cons, or a different way of looking at it, or playing devil's advocate, those kinds of things, you'll establish yourself as that authority on that one specific thing. One other thing that you might want to consider is, or rather one thing that you'll need to do, and this is something that we kind of hesitate on. Some people will talk about niching down. That might not be the exact term that you want to use, but you need to figure out who your target customer is, who your target audience is, who would benefit the most from hearing your message. And then once you know who that is, and that's your avatar, by the way, if you ever hear people talking about the avatar, that's what that is. Once you've figured out who your avatar is, solve their problems. Whatever problems that you think they will have, or they will have, or you've helped that avatar, if you've helped them through those types of problems, solve those problems on video, a blog, or a podcast, or something like that, and talk directly to that person. And then whenever you become the go-to person for, solving all of the entrepreneur problems, all the blogging problems, whatever it is, you'll be seen as the authority. And I usually call that mind share. A lot of people talk about market share. I talk about mind share, being the person that people go to whenever they need a problem or need a solution to a problem relating to whatever it is that you have established yourself as an authority to. So if you're looking to cut through the fat, if you're looking for ways that you can stand out and be above the noise and become an authority, hopefully this helps you. One thing that I will share with you, a quote if you want to use it, is you can't stand out if you're trying to fit in. And that quote has helped me over the last couple of years because I saw what people were doing, saw what the A-listers were doing, what the big names in the industry were doing, and I wanted to kind of be like them. I wanted to copy them. But it's already been done. And again, if you want to stand out, you got to stop trying to fit in. So I'm Ellery Wells. If you like this kind of video, this kind of information, check me out at ellerywells.com, where I do one-on-one business startup coaching, small group private masterminds for entrepreneurs, and I have a membership site that you can access 24/7, 365, and help you get your business started. Have an awesome day.